Well, thanks for that, Toronto. When I said you could introduce the show, I thought it would be something a little less uncouth than that. What was that all about? Um, Sorry, I don't feel very well. I'm sorry. What's the matter? Well, I had a rather spicy curry last night, and is that why there was loo roll in the fridge? And I spent the morning. Yeah, I know. I was listening to Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash. You had it on in there as well. Okay, a little bit more information than we needed. But I'll do it then. Good day, and welcome to episode 15 of Brodie's Bedtime with me, Brodie's dad, and my rather poorly friend, Toronto, who ate a load of very hot curry last night, didn't you? Yes. And he's feeling a bit worse for wear today. So if he suddenly has to run off, then we'll understand what... Okay, he ran off again. Yeah, he's gone to the loo again. Poor Toronto. Well, in light of that, I thought maybe today we could talk about spices, because that's what's given Toronto such a bad tummy, shall we say. And the main one would be a chili. So I have some dried chilies here, as you can see. These are what really puts fire into a curry. That's a chili, but I've only got dried ones, unfortunately. But a non-dried one looks much the same. It's just a bit plumper and bigger. And then you can also get chili in a powder, such as that. This is actually extra hot chili powder, which your Uncle William bought. And it stings the nostrils just by smelling it. But there's lots of other spices one can use. I thought we'd look at them today because there's lots of nice colours, and maybe one day you can help Daddy cook some curry in a few years' time when you're a bit bigger. So another one your daddy likes, quite a popular one, is ground coriander. And you can see there, it's a sort of dusky yellowy colour. But coriander comes in a few forms. You have a ground coriander, then you have the whole coriander there. As you can see, lots of little seeds. Watch me drop one in there, a bit like that. And what you do is you put them in a mortar and pestle, and you grind them down, and you toast them for a little bit, and then they go into a nice curry dish. Your daddy's got too many of them. He tried to get rid of a load on oleo, which is like free cycle for food, but no one was interested. And then you also have the herb coriander, which is made from the coriander leaf. You can see it's quite exciting. So it looks a bit like that. And yes, it's certainly fragrant in a sort of a way. And we have them. Now, what else have we got? Well, we have your daddy's favourite coloured one. That is turmeric, which is a lovely yellowy, orangey colour. There's not much in the jar, so it's a bit hard to see. But normally when one cooks with turmeric, one doesn't want to use too much because it's very, very dry. Oh, very, very dry indeed. You just use a little bit of that. That's what gives a chicken korma its lovely colour. That's the turmeric there. Now, what else have we got? Now, your daddy really likes the colour of this one too. There's another one your Uncle William bought. It's called tandoori masala. I'm not entirely sure what's in it. Oh, but it smells wonderful. It smells sort of limey. And your Uncle William makes some of his sort of Southeast Asian street food dishes with this one, which your daddy's a big fan of. Maybe one day your Uncle William will cook some for you, but you've only just started eating, so maybe a bit young yet. Otherwise, we would have a lot of fun changing your nappy. Incidentally, Mummy has shown me more videos of you eating your vegetables. So apparently you love pear and you hated avocado, which makes Daddy happy because it means you're not a hipster. But Daddy's bought an avocado for you, which he's going to bring next week, and he's going to let it ripen for a while and see if you prefer that. In the meantime, back to more spices. So I've bought some slightly unusual ones. These are fenugreek seeds, which again, quite a hard seed, but which one can sort of crush down There you go, a bit like that. You can hear them making a little pinging sound as they hit the bottom of the jar. That's fenugreek. And other seeds, so we've got like cumin seeds here. You also get a cumin powder as well, which Daddy cooks with quite a lot, but he's just got the seeds. I'll show you. He's going to need to hoover his bedroom after this. There you go. There's the seeds. They're like little bits of grain, only they're a sort of browny colour. Oh God, there's spices all over Daddy's computer. Oh dear, oh dear. And what else have we got? Allspice berries. Now, your Daddy's a bit confused. He can't really remember why he bought allspice berries, but clearly, you see one there. Clearly, oh, they still smell good. Clearly, they wow, what a smell. Clearly, he only needed them once because he's bought them and they're still all in there. Never had to use them again. Either he didn't like the recipe, or it cost a lot, it was too complicated, or he can't find it again. Here's another one he uses quite often. This is cardamom. This is green cardamom. So it's like a little pod like that, and then you crush it, and lots of more little cardamom seeds come out of it. And your Daddy primarily uses them to make korma with. But at Daddy's work, they also infuse a syrup with it, with which they make a really fancy gin and tonic. And then finally, this is called star anise, which is good fun, as it comes in the shape of a little star. And it smells, well, it smells aniseedy, given the name. This is one of the odd ones, actually. Your Daddy's bought 2 lots of these in his life. Oh, there's a very pretty one. Your Daddy's bought this one twice and never used it. Look at that. That's a very pretty little star anise, isn't it? Ooh. So there you go. There's a very basic guide to curry powder, which is... oh, no, he's back. You okay? Oh, oh, oh. Are we all right? Yes, I won't go in there for a while. Where? Over there. Well, in my bed. Oh, thanks, Toronto. Well, I guess Daddy's going to be clearing that up, isn't he? Again, you've been a massive disappointment. Well, you've arrived just for the end. So Daddy's going to have one final slurp of tea. Could I have some tea? No, you're a bear. Ooh. And say goodbye from Toronto. Bye-bye, Brodie. And a goodbye from Daddy. And there won't be a Brodie's bedtime next week because Daddy's coming to see you. So you'll have your own personal Brodie's bedtime because Daddy will be putting you to bed after we've given you a bath. And then in the morning we can have some fun because you get very giggly in the morning, don't you? And Daddy's really looking forward to it. So night, my boy. I love you. Bye-bye.